And welcome, divine architects. Thank you for choosing to engage in this video. You chose this time to be informed, to be seen by this video, myself, by your guides, by your team, by your angels. This I read for you guys who've been here a few times around the block, who've been here reincarnated many times and chose such life, such path that led you in accelerated spiritual path, spiritual life, which led from karma to dharma, which means from your retribution of karmic action, from your atonements in suffering, hurt, and pain, which you chose to atone for or to learn some lessons and stuff, to the dharmic path, which is you teaching the path you learned. So you survived, you awakened your healing abilities through being in difficult situations. Now you teach. That's dharmic path. You serve others and yourself. And I'm here to give you some clues, not to reveal everything. I'm here to give you some clues on where to look, where to dig, where to find. It's your job to do the work. If you're thinking of searching the whole meaning of your life and everything for you in these videos, these kinds of tarot readings, and then you are mistaken. The tarot gives only the truth. And since this is generalized reading, I try to extract the correct message and put it in the package so you can apply it to yourself and search for yourself within yourself. And that's how I too worked and found in hard way, like flashlight and digging piece by piece. No one can tell you where to dig, only what to dig out, only where to dig. So without further ado, let's begin. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, and all those nice things. My name is Nermin. I come from Bosnia in Europe. Yes, the Bosnia with pyramids. They are real and they are there. I've been there many times. So yeah, thank you for your time. And I begin with 3 questions. The first one is simple. For whom do I read? For whom do I read? The second question is, what is the challenge you're facing? What, please, Holy Spirit, or Shakina, what is the challenge you're facing? And of course, what is the answer? What is the message from Spirit here? What is the answer? Whoa. Hermit and Magician in the bottom of the deck. Magician is second card in Tarot. It's number 1. Major Arcana. Means you are the manifester of your life. As you speak, so you create. Your manifestation, your creativity, your magical abilities are profound, are elevated this moment. And there we see someone who is in some sort of struggles. This card clearly represents, struggle, being at tug and war, fighting with several other people, with several things or paths upon your working. Oh, I haven't pulled the one rune stone. What is the rune for this day? Sovilo. This one represents the sun. Oh, let me check. Let me check, so I speak no lies. It is Sovilo. It represents the sun. The Pleiades, the Valkyria, sword, and so on and so on. We will read about this rune shortly. Let's see. Oh wow, the moon. There is the challenge here. It seems to be there is something missing from your picture, from the big picture. There's things that you do not see that needs to come out. From the calm waters of your emotional deep self. You see the lobster from the waters comes through the path that you are looking at, and the land animals howl at the moon, which represents mystery, intuition, like your creative aspect of your inner self, receptive aspect. There is what I'm getting is there is a struggle with seeing some sort of these struggles that you're facing with either the path that you are looking at to go. There are different types to choose, the fiery, the active stuff that you are doing, or with the people, squirrels and fights and conflicts. And there's something missing from your picture, and we need to unveil this. The message from there is this aspect of heartbreak. The Three of Swords is this heartbreak. I mean, it's obvious, it's gloomy. The card is showing you there is the path that you are heading right now. I mean, this is not major stuff. This is some internal stuff with some people close to you, or maybe not so close to you, but it's some maybe work related peoples, or in love. There is the path that you're heading now is heading towards heartbreak, these fights that you are causing, or someone is causing to you. There is an aspect that you are not understanding, not seeing. There needs to be dug out, and if not, it will lead to this disappointment, this heartbreak. So the message from Spirit is to seek what is this truth that needs to be seen, so you can take correct actions, so you do not lead to this path of heartbreak. Let's see the Sovilo rune, what it has to do with all of this. So I read from the rune stones. I'm still learning, guys, so please be patient with me. I'm reading from this rune lore book, from this inner rune lore, which explains like mythological and deep psychological stuff connected to each rune. And I read from the Elder Futhark, which is the oldest known alphabet for the runes. So it contains 24 runes, and every one has 3 meanings, 3 levels, like inner, physical, cosmological, and like mental and interrelation with others. So the sun is guiding beacon on the roads of becoming. It is the light of consciousness and its pattern, which stands in objective universe for all those who seek to transform themselves to see the archetypal sun and its counterpart, the night sun, the Pleiades. Guide the seafarer from one zone of consciousness to another, from one land to another. This is the goal that gives motivation to the will. In Skylord, this is the star of the ecliptic, the Pleiades, which at night travels the same path as the sun does by the day. So yeah, it's on the ecliptic where the zodiac is, when the earth is rotating. This is zodiac, and the sun and the planets travel through this zodiacal ecliptic plane, which is called like that. And the Pleiades, they are in Taurus, in the horn of the Taurus. They are the guiding beacon from the ancient times. That's why the cluster was important to the Mayans, to the Egyptians, to the Babylonians, Sumerians, India, so on and so forth. In ancient Nordic system, the sun is seen as a wheel or as a shield. That is, it has transformative and protective, nurturing aspect. As a wheel, Sovilo is a sign of wheels along the path of the Jew column Yggdrasil. So it is the tree of life in Nordic system, and cosmic tree of life, by which Runster consciously evolves. The sun describes the counterbalance of in a row, however, both are necessary to stable hold the development of the world and the Runester. The S rune also has been connected with the serpentine mysteries of the north, which involve the center at which flows the heavenly and chthonic forces converge at point on the surface of the earth. So it's connected with ley lines. We know them as ley lines or dragon lines or so on and so forth. So this path, it's obvious there is a path that you are taking, that there is struggle on this path. Let's see. This was activated by this stepping in your power, in your magical power. And I mean magical, I mean literally your ability to speak the creation into existence. What is this? The moon. What is the challenge with their facing that needs to be seen? What is this? Well, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like wand, pride, the land, the sunflower, the sun, the direction. Yeah, not very clear here. But there is a sense of taking your power and taking choice in which path to take. It's important and it's your choice. You need to uncover it. It cannot be shown to tell you. The ancestors might be helpful, so maybe pray for their help. Ask them to help you. They cannot help you unless you give them permission or ask for help in your everyday life or specific tasks. So you can ask them to help you uncover what you need to see in order for you to be able to act correctly, to stay on the path and not on the path that leads to heartbreak and disappointments. So let's gain some clarity with fairies. Please, fairies, give us some clarity about this situation. Please tell us your advice. Fairies of the future. Yeah, there is some stuff will be unveiled to you in the future. So there is a sense there is something missing here. There is something evolving, and these struggles need to happen. Maybe there are internal struggles within you. So there is need of struggling to see which is for you, which is not. What part of you is you, it can go with you or cannot leave. Number 33. 33, so if you, that's significant for someone. Number 33, very important number. Fairies of the future, be here now, these fairies say. Guidance and moving forward. These are the fairies of bright future and are essential companions of any journey. When these fairies appear, it is time to consider where we have been and where we wish to go. There are many opportunities, many potentials, but we must choose a path and then take realistic, practical steps to bring the desired future into being. This is not a time to wait for things to come to us, but to step forward boldly to meet them. We may do this alone if we wish, or in the company of those who share our goals and dreams. Yes, so perfect message. Just like I felt this stepping into power, you have to choose. You have to be this authoritative, powerful factor of your own life. You have to choose the many paths, many that you are struggling with, and you have to take this action. It's not, there is something missing. You can dig for this, you can ask for help. There is something missing and you can uncover it. Please be aware of this Three of Swords, which leads to disappointment. So don't, like, it's not a scary thing, it's not a major thing, but there is a sense of right direction here. So don't, there is need for action, for powerful stepping into potential power, action, practical, but no rush. Do not rush things. Let's see, yeah. With this, we are complete for today. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.